Focus. Waterfall, waterfall. Awesome, awesome. So how are we feeling so far?
Fun.
Energetic.
Okay, energetic. There's a lot of energy.
Energy.
We're gonna pray for you on those chapels. Who else? One last word of how we feel.
Some people are high on sweets.
Some are high on sweet. Definitely not you. Definitely not you. Okay, somebody else.
I'm surprised I'm still awake.
You're surprised you're still awake, and it's almost midnight. So you're doing
No,
well.
I'm surprised someone hasn't slept.
At least
I
not
feel
yet.
sorry for the first
Nadia
person.
slept,
Someone
but
has
she
slept, but you had I'm getting very sleepy.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Waterfall, waterfall. So, I want you to take a moment between the chewing and the drinking and the paper and wrapping. Take a moment. Breathe in. Deep breathe in, deep breathe in, deep breathe in. And then breathe out. One last one. And hold and out. All right.
I like your serious.
All right. Now, let me ask you. Do you remember who you were in January when you joined ropes? There's a lot of shaking of the head. No, somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Introverted.
Yes.
I didn't want to join groups.
Also,
I was skeptical.
I didn't feel like training ropes.
Yeah,
As
I
I
also
said,
didn't want to
like,
join.
I didn't want to be like a year long of this sitting in
Yes.
class, like so awkward. Like I don't know how to interact with others. Like just sitting there and being me.
You guys should
So-
thank God it was in your church. I moved a whole different churches to go to ropes.
It's true. It's true.
So
So maybe some of you were shy.
I forgot what happened.
Yeah, I was very shy.
You were shy,
Very
yeah?
introverted.
Introverted, all right? And I'm sure some of you were not even sure about God or His existence.
Yeah.
I was starting to. No, can you imagine ropes came when that someone for
Access code.
reasonable doubts came. That's when I had to go for ropes.
Okay, okay. And I bet that some of you were excited. Who was excited? I love the excitement. Some of you were excited, extra
I
excited.
don't know.
And most of us, some of us not interested at all. Like I'm over this. I'm done with this. I don't want to be in another class. I don't want to meet new people. It's a safe space. I can see it in your eyes. Okay, Yuri. Oh, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. And some
Now I
of
like
you,
to meet new people.
that's amazing. And some of you felt that you were drawing closer to God. Who felt that? Coming to ropes made you feel closer to God? I love those responses. How about, or maybe you thought that God was a complete stranger. It is possible. It's okay to have doubts. Reasonable doubt was one of the sermon series that we were able to cover. So nobody's going to answer on that one. But look at where you are right now. We're in August. What's the main different thing that you've noticed about yourself? Those have been 8 months of learning, 8 months of growing, and being part of something bigger than yourselves. What's been that change like for you guys? Have we not been taking notes or journaling? Think of the person that you are in January and the person that you are right now. What is one word you could say is a completely different shift? Yeah?
I'd say like I've really changed. I've become a more confident person.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for me to speak to people, and I think I've been way more invested in God than before.
Okay.
And like right now, I'm very sure about God, because in the beginning I was getting really skeptical, because my friends at school are also like very like atheists, like, so I didn't have a good mentality about God, but right now I'm in a way better place.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Somebody else? Zuri?
I realized that when I started doing ropes,
Mm-hmm.
I became more confident. So normally still till now, I still am kind of shy to talk to people. But I'm shy, but when I start talking to them, it's like I'm not scared. I just didn't want to interact with anyone at all. But yeah, now I interact.
Great. Mm-hmm.
I think when I started groups, I learned like things that you're doing, like there are things that you're doing that are actually they're not right.
Yeah.
But you just realize that, like you're taught that they are actually not right when you've been doing this like over and over again. So it's basically doing something you didn't know was not allowed. When you started groups, I also learned more things. Me, I'm still very introverted, and I still don't like putting myself out there, so I don't know if I'll grow out of that, but it's definitely not one of the things that groups has taught me. I think it depends on the environment and the type of people.
Me too.
Okay. Environment and the type of
No,
people
the type
tend
of
to
people.
bring out a different persona in us. So the beauty about this is it's been 8 months and you've sat in every class. You know, you've hiked, guys, the ones who came for hike. You remember?
No, you did?
I went to a worse one. I went to Longona.
Oh,
Never.
never, ever.
Ever.
Noted with thanks.
Longona.
Kind regards. Never
Sorry.
again.
It took more than 3 hours and
Oh.
I made it.
3 hours. As for climbing hills, thinking the hills have started.
Alright.
We have
not
it.
yet.
Waterfall,
No,
waterfall. Some of you have served in different ministries in church. Yeah? And some of you have laughed. Most of you have cried. You have faced yourself. How many of us can really say that the person that I was 8 months ago and the person that I am right now, we are completely two different persons? It's okay if you haven't gotten there. I love it. I love it. Somebody else? My hand is up because that's me as well. This area is looking a bit dry. There you go. Nicely done. And now, it's time to look back. We're in August, we've done 8 months. And it's time to look back. Not to regret the decisions or the opportunities that we missed out on, but to remember. We want to remember why. Because when you look back, you realize God was working the whole time. I'm glad I've had somebody talk about how they grew their relationship with God. Some of us have grown in our relationships with other people, our family members, our siblings, firstborns. You've become more patient with your siblings. You've become more responsible at home. At least you're now making your bed, the basics, and you're cooking yummy food. Yeah? Yeah, yes. Some of us are learning that our introvertedness is not a weakness and it's not a bad thing to be quiet. Some of us are learning that being outspoken is completely not a bad thing. And to be very confident is not something to be shy about, because you have a different way of thinking, you have a different way of looking at things, you have a different way of being around people, and that is okay. How many of us have felt that? I'm also raising my hand because I've felt that completely. So I want to look at what the Bible talks about with all the changes that we have gone through. And we want to look back, not with regret, but to remember where we came from and where we are right now in the present, and how far we're going to go from here, right? And in Psalm 77:11, do you have our Bibles?
Yeah.
Did we get our Bibles? Are they here with us? They're somewhere in our backpack.
At the bottom.
At the Alright, we're gonna go get them shortly. But in Psalm 77:1 it says, I will remember the deeds of the Lord. And that is what today is all about. Remembering why we are here, remembering how God has brought us this far. In the midst of all the fun, it's a slumber party, we have snacks, you guys have made really yummy meat, and amazing rice. Some of you have gotten to learn that you're really good at cutting tomatoes and onions without crying. I see you.
Who did that? Who cut tomatoes without crying? Onions without crying?
Come on.
But actually,
This one. Why you like?
Don't
You're
forget
like,
the
I still
Don't
have
forget
the
the
scars on my
cabbage.
Alright,
chin.
waterfall,
On my
waterfall.
face.
Waterfall, waterfall. So I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What's one thing you've learned in ropes that has changed you? What's one thing you have learned about ropes that has changed you? True. What part of my heart has God touched? There's already an answer. Nice. And 3, where have I seen God in my journey? Where have I seen God in my journey? Zuri, your hand was up. Let me hear.
For the first one and the second.
The second one was, what part of my heart has God changed or touched?
I pray more. Like if I get hurt, I just pray. If I'm feeling pain, I pray. If my sister is sick, I pray. Technically, yeah, I pray a lot.
Awesome. Somebody else? Mm-hmm.
So basically, I've become closer to God because now I pray more, I read the Bible more, I journal more. Like I'm becoming closer with Him
Okay.
and learning more about Him.
Someone else? Someone else? What's one thing you've learned about ropes? Yeah.
And the second question.
Mm-hmm.
God has touched my heart. Like when I'm in challenges, I face them directly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know God is going to be with me when I face my challenges.
Awesome. I like that approach. It's more of less reliance on self, more reliance on God, right?
Yes.
But I want to hear, what is that one thing that has changed because of your association with ropes for the last 8 months? Nothing has changed? Yes, Lydia?
I've become more nicer to my brother, and I've also been able to stop like procrastinating on stuff.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Become eager to talk to people about God.
Unashamed and fearless.
Yeah.
Great. Zuri?
And what was the question again?
What's one thing you've learned in ropes that has changed your life?
The one for the one the lesson about sex. The one where I didn't know that, like, if you are dating someone, it would be wrong to kiss them.
That was an intense conversation that we were having. Yeah. Very intense, very intense, yes.
Something that has changed, something that has changed is like I've learned to say no to things that are not right and yes to things that are okay and right.
Mm-hmm. That takes a lot of willpower. Now, the point of asking ourselves this question is not that we are perfect. None of us are perfect. And we're not even seeking for perfection, because then we tend to be demigods. And that's not the point of relying on ourselves, right? None of us are ever going to be perfect. That is not why we were ever created. But I love how we have all grown, even just a little bit. The fact that you don't fight with your brother as much. The fact that you can journal. The fact that you can expressively say, I am introverted. That takes a lot of willpower to just sit down and to realize I have actually changed. And the last 8 months have been completely transformational. So today, I know it's a slumber party. Or rather, some of us are fighting for our lives because we have a sleep. We're facilitators, we are really
We're alive.
We are alive, fighting for our dear lives. But we're here to celebrate you. We're here to celebrate the progress that you have made with your life. We want to celebrate your stories. Many of you, if you look at the person that you were last year, just last year time of like this, and the person that you are right now, those are completely different people. I've come to realize that there are people who can eat 10 chapatis. And they don't even look like they can do it.
I know, right?
Makes no sense to me. But hey, we're here and we're going to celebrate you for that. Solidarity. Okay, I love it.
Oh, there's something that has changed, but not like I've learned in rooms. It's like, I don't know, when I was young, I never liked braids. I just felt sensitive on my neck. I just didn't like them. But now somehow I just like them.
Alright. We're here to celebrate small wins. You don't have to do the big wins. The big wins still come, but it's the smallest of things. I saw someone doing a handstand, or was it a backflip? Handstand. Both. Both hands. Both hands. It takes a lot to do that. Now, it's in the middle of our story that we sit down and we ask where God is in all this. And the beauty about it is God is still writing it. God is still writing your story. Today is my birthday. At least yesterday it was. Because now
It's still 12.
Nope.
Yes.
12 means it has gone to the next day.
It has gone to the next day. Yesterday was my birthday.
C1 is when it's gone to the next day.
It's 12.
Hey,
Madam.
It's only 12.
Help me do this, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rehema. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now?
What's our clown?
No, we are proud of our age.
What is it then?
Big age.
we will not judge.
It's not about judgment here. I'm very proud of my big age, right? So right now but the focus is not on me. The focus is we want to celebrate all of you, because we have come so far and we have worked so hard. I mean, showing up every other Sunday to class, doing the assignments that you are given, sitting down and having those challenging conversations. I know the sex topic, especially in my campus, the sex topic, the money topic, that was an interesting conversation, sex and money, right? I don't know about the rest of you. Which topic stood out for you? Money, over there. Somebody else? Sex, okay.
Like the difference between purity and virginity. Yeah.
Purity and virginity, I love it.
I've not.
Purity and virginity.
That was the difference.
Purity is the heart, virginity is physical. Virginity is the tearing. Purity means your heart is inclined to do what God wants instead of you doing what your body wants. That is your flesh. So when you are a virgin, that means that physically you haven't slept with anyone. But you can be a virgin, but your heart is not pure because your thoughts are constantly telling you to look at things that you should not be looking at. You're flirting with people you should not be flirting with. You're kissing people who you are dating you're not married to. So that means you are a virgin physically because you haven't slept with them, but mentally and your spirit, you're disobeying on and you're not living according to God's word. Yeah.